Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about or share a little bit of my tips on how I organize my scraps of paper, because as a paper crafter we all have these little pieces of scraps, and they could be big, they could be small, but I want to share with you the three different areas in my room that I have my scraps. Yes, I said three, and I will explain to you why there's three instead of just one. So the first one I'm actually going to show you in the picture right here. And as you can see in that picture, I showed you a file folder with different kinds of scraps in there, and I divided them as with the different colors, and then also I have a solid folder and then the pattern paper. So if it's yellow, I have a yellow solid for cardstocks, and then I have the pattern paper yellow. And the reason for that is because I want my big items, big scraps of paper in there. Now that was my main scrap storage for a long time, and then I transitioned to a different one, because when I have those little pieces of paper, they get stuck all the way in the bottom, and I couldn't really see them without having to rummage through the files. And so I found this basket at Goodwill, and it has a hook, and then I just hooked them on my wall, and then I put all of my papers here that are strips, and then that are fairly small. Like this one's probably a 9 by 8. I put that in there. See, I have these little ones over here, and then I have burlap too in there, and I have tons of strips of paper. So I just stick them in here when I'm done, and I actually put this right next to my silhouette cameo, so that I can, if I need to get a cut, I can just go through here, and this is the first place that I go through for papers. And then this was getting bulgy, and so I transitioned to my third place where I put my scraps, and so I'm going to set that aside. And then here is the container where I have my third scraps of paper, third batches of scraps of paper. Now this is just a clear container. I got this years and years ago from a Japanese store. It's not Daiso. It was just like a something else. I forgot. But anyways, this used to store all of my inks, and then I transitioned my inks to a different place. So this now holds my pattern papers, and I saw this online. I can't remember where, but some of the card makers, what they do is they pre-cut their scraps of paper into different configurations so that it's easily ready for them to put in their cards, and I thought that was a good idea. And so I just put them, this is my configurations that I put. I have a 4 by 5.5, a 3 by 6, 4 by 4, a 3 by 5, and then all my cardstocks, because I didn't want to cut up my cardstocks, because sometimes I want to use them in different configurations than the ones that I've already put in there. And then these ones are just bunch of scraps as well, but then they don't fall into that category, and I didn't want to cut them up. Like this one is already cut. There's a frame there, and I cut that with my spellbinders, so I didn't want to cut that up. And then this one's a circle, and so I just left that there. So for the dividers, I just grabbed cardstock, and I just punched out a 1 3/4 circle punched, used my tiny attacher to attach it, and then handwritten the measurement. And so I have all this. So when this basket gets full, I go through them and I cut them in the configurations that that would fit in these categories. So as you can see, I have 4 by 5.5, and this is a good size for the foundation of a card. And then 3 by 6. So like if you need borders for your cards, 4 by 4, and then 3 by 5. And then my cardstocks. So I love this way, because this is my favorite actually way of storing scraps because I use it a lot for right now for pocket letters. So instead of me going through my 12 by 12 papers and cutting them up, I already have these papers to use, and so I just go through them. So if the theme is like an orange themed pocket letter, I just grab all of the orange that I can get from this, especially in that 4 by 5.5 section. I can get 3.5 by 2.5 pieces of paper on from there, and so I can use that for my pocket letter. So that is my 3 ways of storing my scraps. I hope that one of these ideas can help you, and the reason why I have 3 is because I want to transition my little papers and break them down so I can actually use them, because with the big one, they just get lost in that file folder, and in this one they too get lost because they just get stuck in the bottom. With this one, they're all organized and stored neatly in different configurations. And if I only had little pieces of scraps, this is probably my best way of storing them, but because I have different sizes, that's why I have different 3 different types of storage solutions for them. So I hope this helped, and if you liked all my videos, please subscribe or hit the thumbs up button, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you when I see you. Bye guys.